It didn't attack me. It didn't run from me. It looked at me the way you look at your own reflection. In a dark window, like it wasn't sure which side of the glass it was on. Cool to the touch. Mine's never once been cool. Mine arrives like a fever with opinions. Cold there. Hot here. Whatever it is, it doesn't burn to become something. It just becomes it. Mine still runs on the payment plan. 4 inches isn't far. 4 inches is exactly how far you'd move if some other part of you already knew what was coming and didn't think you needed the memo. Miriam's vial has been in my jacket for 2 days. She said I'd know when. I don't know when. I know it's gotten heavier, which isn't possible, which means it's me. Not the vial. Oren's note had that name once. I filed it under later. Later has a way of showing up early. New tie on an old box. Somebody's been visiting. Nobody visits a plumbing complaint that often. Somebody built a box to watch this corridor. Then labeled it like a plumbing complaint. Efficient. Then chilling. Always in that order with these people. I spent 6 weeks assuming I was the whole equation. Turns out I'm a footnote with good reflexes. 6 weeks of feeling hunted is apparently the flattering version. The real version is being scheduling overflow. If I'm secondary, someone else is primary. And the only other name in this corridor doesn't have a face. Yet. I'd say that should scare me more than it does. It doesn't. That's the part I'm choosing not to examine right now. Miriam said her file had a category for what I am. I wonder if it has a category for this: 2 people. Standing exactly as far apart as feels survivable. 12 feet. I could close it in 4 seconds. I know that because some part of me is already running the math I didn't ask for. I don't think it's asking me to come closer. I think it's asking me to notice that it hasn't left. They can knock the whole system offline with a canister of gas. I found that out the hard way. So the trick isn't getting stronger. The trick is not needing the reflex they're aiming at. Turns out unremarkable is a muscle. Nobody tells you that. You just have to build it under pressure, like everything else about this body. If they built a weapon for the version of me that reacts, the smartest thing I can do is stop reacting on schedule. I don't know yet what it costs to hold this. I know it costs something. Everything about me costs something eventually. That part's never been in question. 17 still circling NW7. Something new in the readings, a second signature, unregistered. Recommend flag to Vero before Bureau finds it independently. K. Not Kale. Not a name I have. Just an initial, doing the same thing everyone in my life does. Telling me just enough to keep me moving. Somewhere there's a person who abbreviates their own name in a logbook. Nobody was supposed to read. I respect the discipline. I resent the outcome. Verantis wired something into me that finds things before I decide to look for them. Lace isn't a leash. It's a compass built by someone who wanted to know exactly where the needle would point, and I've spent 6 weeks assuming I was the one holding it. Ordinary skin. Ordinary light. If you didn't know better, you'd think nothing happened out here at all. I'm not the compass. I'm the needle. Someone else has been reading the direction the whole time. I'd like to say I'm angrier about that than I am. Mostly I just want to know who's holding the map.